Okay, sorry. It was
Hi now.
hi. Sorry, it was muted,
Hello.
which was an easy fix. Hello.
Okay. Can somebody who can hear say yes? I can hear. Because somebody's still
They
saying
should
I
be able to
can't
hear.
Hello.
You can hear us
Well, they're not saying they can.
because it has to catch up.
Oh.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay, so anyway, they can hear us. Sorry, I had a long day. I saw like 30 patients today.
30.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
When you see 30 patients, how many times do would you like a glasses cleaner cloth?
Yeah.
When you see 30 patients in a day, generally how much time does each patient get?
It depends.
Oh, so it's not a set time. Sometimes it's just a quick.
I mean, some of them were quick, but some of these patients were like new to me. Because I have this part-time job at this clinic. Yeah, I have another job.
Very Jamaican.
It's very Jamaican.
Very Jamaican.
Well, I mean, can't stop, won't stop. Anyway, hi, Alicia. So I saw a lot of people today, but I did get a lot of sleep this weekend, which was good. Oh, this one works really good. Sorry. In any case, I saw a lot of people today, and my energy is kind of low. Here you go. And I guess I apologize for eating, but y'all should know this by now that I'm always like, you know what I noticed?
You're either eating or thinking about eating.
Mm-hmm. Like if you look at pictures of me when I was like younger, I'm either eating or I'm like around food or I'm like have something in my hand that's like food related. So I like to eat. Anyway.
What are you eating?
I'm eating a lime popsicle. They're good. I like these. Anyway, obviously I like them. Michelle Renee asks, "Does my t-shirt say Radiohead?" Yeah, Radiohead. I love Radiohead. I was gonna wear a Mary J. Blige shirt, but I wanted to iron it. This is just like what I wore around the house today.
You were gonna iron a t-shirt?
Yeah, because it's Mary J. Blige. I gotta, respect her. I don't want her to be all like, all rumpled up. Honestly, okay, here's the thing. It's backwards, right? So, okay, so hold on. I'm guessing, I feel like you guys should see it. No, right? If I stand in the mirror, it says Radiohead, like right side, in the right way.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's Radiohead. Anyway, hi.
My mom told me that you look like my mom.
Who?
Solomon Conliffe.
I'm guessing you're talking to my mom.
Are you talking to me, Imani's mom, or are you talking to Imani Solomon? Okay, we'll wait for you to catch up and answer.
I want to give a shout out to myself real quick.
Oh boy.
Because I cut my forehead this morning shaving because I was in the shower and I was listening to one of my favorite Ghostface tracks from the Iron Man album called Black Jesus. And I was like,
oh, dancing. Dancing.
And I was like,
showering and shaving.
Yeah, so I cut myself.
So triple.
Yeah, so like I kind of played myself, but that's the jam. I don't care.
And you cut it right on like your little vein. That's probably why.
Did I? No, it did.
There's a little wavy vein. It has a little cut on it. That's probably why, because it's uneven.
Mm-hmm. Black Jesus though is my jam. It's kind of like an under track. Anyway, what D'Angelo had the verses this weekend. Did you see it?
I didn't. I missed it. I meant to.
I missed it too, but I was gonna say something that Alicia said, but I don't want to get in trouble.
But my friend Steve Pammon had a commentary on it afterwards. I didn't watch it on Instagram.
Oh, I was about to say, what was he talking about?
He and oh Lord, I can't believe I forgot the brother's name. But whenever there's one of those versus events, they have
thing
on Instagram.
I missed it, which is very unlike me. But I saw some of it like on my phone. Big ups, first of all, no big ups to Apple Music because I can't Chromecast it to my TV. So it's like just in my phone, which is whack. Anyway, shout out to D'Angelo's coat. It looked like Captain Caveman.
I met him. I'm trying to remember where I met him. At a party.
Was he thin, sexy D'Angelo, or like
This was about
regular?
3 or 4 years ago.
Oh, so he was just regular D'Angelo.
I think it was at Essence Fest.
Oh, okay. I mean, first of all, what I
like
saw,
his music.
No, D'Angelo's amazing. And every time I think about how much I love D'Angelo, then I get mad, and I'm like, you know what? With your 3 album self,
That's all he ever made.
3, and he's like, I mean, after the first album, we knew he was a musical genius. Also, side note, y'all remember that song called "You Will Know" by Black Man United?
How's it go?
I'm not gonna sing. It wasn't Jason's lyric. Somebody I may have been married to was in it. Was singing on this track too. But anyway, D'Angelo wrote that song. It was really good. And he was in the video too. It was really good. But it was good.
Why did he only make 3 albums? But the point is,
well, he has a lot of issues.
He only made 3 albums, and he's a musical genius, and the world knows his name.
I know, but then
Imagine
he'll take
what would
like
happen
forever.
if he did 10 of them.
Okay, but listen, his last album, which the name of which I can't remember because I'm just kind of tired. Voodoo, legit. Okay, when like I will listen to something, I will eat something, do something, listen to something, wear something until like it's like played out. Like I'll wear it over and over and over again. So when it came to Voodoo, when that came out, let me see, that must have been, was it 1999 or 1998, something like that. I listened to that album, no lie, for 3 months straight. That's all I listened to because it was so amazing.
That sounds compulsive.
So it was great. I mean, there was nothing else I needed to listen to because anything else that was on the radio paled in comparison. And every song was just perfect, right? It was like listening to like a Stevie Wonder album.
I was gonna say like listen to Marvin Gaye or Stevie Wonder.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was like I couldn't. And then I went to the concert. I mean, oh my god. Anyway, that being said, it took like how many years? Like almost 20 years for us to get another album.
He left time so you could play it over and over and over and over and over.
That's rude. And then he'd be like, not him specifically, but it'd be like, oh, D'Angelo coming out with a new album. So many times that it was like, you know what? I'm not playing with you no more. Because if you're going to come out with it or not, and I appreciate that. Anyway.
Can you repeat that?
I appreciate that.
Oh, because it's hard to hear.
I know, sorry. Anyway. TP, it's a lime popsicle. It's like, you know, the 365 brand from Whole Foods. It's good. Michelle Renee, you are so wrong. He needed that coat on. D'Angelo's Omentum is massive. Omentum is like, yeah.
All of that?
Just right.
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna just say it even though my mom's here. Okay, so let me talk about this coat real quick.
Do I have to get myself ready for it?
No, you can yell at Alicia, but it was funny. Alicia said his coat looked like wolf pussy, and it had tassels. It was like it looked like it was fur, and then it had tassels on it.
I have a question.
Yes.
Who's seen wolf pussy? I just want to know.
You can use your imagination.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know.
That takes real imagination.
Yeah. Somebody said that it's hard to, hi, Kodo Tropicals.
I said that it was hard to hear. They were commenting on my side.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. It's okay. I know it's rude, but I mean, I still eat standing up. So.
Well, you also don't own facial tissues.
That's what the paper towels are for. Because I get the good paper towels.
Wow, man.
And napkins are flimsy. I'm like, I'm not spending money on flimsy napkins. That's crazy. Listen. What else happened? The Golden Globes.
I refuse to watch that. Although I am glad that, you know, some Black folks got some nods and first Asian American woman director. However,
she's Chinese, right?
Yeah. However, the Golden Globes by the Hollywood Foreign Press Association.
Mm-hmm.
There are no Black people in that entire association.
We know that.
So why do I care whether they say something was best or second best or
I don't care at all.
I don't care.
Honestly,
So I don't watch that.
I used to watch the Screen Actors Guild because everybody would be drunk, and it was like funny. Like I watched the Oscars last year because I really wanted Parasite to win, and they did, and I was so excited. Let me see. Did they do a good job hosting? I really didn't see a lot of it, honestly. So I really can't answer that question.
You mean those two women?
Yeah, talking about Amy Poehler and what's her name?
Tina Fey. Well, the promos were stupid.
I was gonna be gone.
So
gonna be terrible.
that didn't even entice me to say, oh, let me watch this because they're gonna be funny.
Yeah, no, it was gonna. I mean, we knew it was gonna be whack. Like who? Like here, we're gonna have a Zoom Golden Globes.
Okay, Roosevelt and I watched something by Jasper Red. Have you ever heard this brother? Stand-up comic.
I think I've heard of his name.
Look him up. I don't know if it was on HBO Max or Hysterical. And
Okay.
towards the end of it, he does his whole stand-up to live jazz.
Oh yeah,
going
no,
on.
I'm cool. I'm not really into him like that.
Have you heard him before?
I have.
Oh, so he only did a little bit of it, but he was kind of funny.
Well, now he's kind of funny.
No, he was funny.
No, he wasn't. Anyway, I'm sorry.
See, Crystal, that's why NAACP Image Awards are so important, and that's right.
Because
it's Black people saying who's like,
is there voting involved, or is it just like the Black consensus?
No, there's voting involved.
By who?
Black people who are members of NAACP, and of which there are many, 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 and many.
Are there white people who are members of NAACP?
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
But not
Nope.
This many versus that many.
Well, I'm saying
Hollywood Press Association,
had
Foreign
none.
Press Association. That would be
real well.
0.
I don't care. Look, I watch the Screen Actors Guild Awards to see people get drunk and act up. I watch the Oscars to see what people got on, and that's pretty much it. I mean, I watched the BET Hip Hop Awards.
I used to go to that. No, I used to go to BET.
Hip Hop Award. Yeah, You've never been.
No.
Those were in Atlanta. That'd be a little too much for you.
No, that'd be way too much. So much so that I'm out.
I'll go. I have a good time.
The BET Awards started getting very, very in the audience. Folks it was like, those celebrity types. I was like, I can't be here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I told you I went to the after party. Me and I each went to the after party, and this lady got so drunk she peed on the floor. I was like, yo, I gotta go. Like, I had to go to work the next day, and I was like, yo, I'm gonna leave. And she was like, oh my God, this woman, she's tripping. And then when I was on my way home, she was like, yo, that lady I told you about, she peed. Okay, it's either she peed on the dance floor, or when they were carrying her out, this is what it was. When they were carrying her out, there was a trail of pee.
Did it end up on social media?
I don't know.
Oh my God.
But that was the same. Okay, so I'm going to tell y'all this quick story. I probably told y'all already. This was the same BET Awards. I'm sorry, the BET after party when, what's his name? D-Ray? Blue Jacket?
Mm-hmm.
D-Ray, whatever his name is.
Right.
He had, D-Ray. He had, so I had just valeted my car. So I was just standing there, waiting for my ticket or whatever. And so he's standing kind of to the right to me. And so I look over and he got on his, blue Patagonia vest.
Oh, that guy.
D-Ray
McKesson.
Something.
McKesson.
So he had on his little, I want to say real talk.
His trademark jacket.
I want to say he had on a tie with that. But yeah, I was like, okay. So me being petty, I was just like let me stand here and see like how bad this is gonna get. So you know, you do like a scan, but you try not to be all like this. So I was just like, so I'm like
a puffy tuxedo.
He had no. I mean, the
I know
is flat. But listen, so he had on these black pants, and I was like, you know, doing my like, you know, ocular pat down or whatever. I was just like, he had the names of victims of police brutality painted on his pants.
Well, you know.
And not only that, it was like there was like across the crotch and on his butt. I was like, you are gross. I was like, I don't. I was like, no.
Maybe,
no.
Maybe he wants to be known not only for his blue vest, but for names on his butt and in his crotch.
I was like, I don't like stuff like that. And I let a lot of things slide. But trust and believe, if I'm offended by it, it's very offensive. Anyway, what was I gonna say?
What about coming out is the Coming to America too. I'm very excited.
Oh wait, hold on. Last week, did we talk about this? Queen Latifah came out.
Oh, she did finally? I said I was just saying to Roosevelt. I don't know why she don't.
Okay,
why
we knew that already.
Why she don't come out holding her wife's hand or something? Because I mean,
we've been knew that.
We have, but it's so you know. But sometimes it's generational, cultural, situational. It's all kind. But don't nobody care.
I mean, okay. Girl.
But I do love The Equalizer. That show was really good.
When we lived in Tulsa, you were really excited about The Equalizer because you were excited about his flashlight.
Wait, which Equalizer? The TV one?
Yeah, with the white, the original dude.
Oh.
You're like, look at this flashlight. It twists open.
Do I remember that? I don't remember that.
Probably not.
And I like the Denzel Washington Equalizer too.
Let me go to.
You don't want to even discuss
what?
So what prompted Queen Latifah to come out? I mean, I don't get it.
I don't know. It was like a People magazine story or something.
So who'd she come out with?
I don't know. I was like, I just kind of read. I kind of was scanning for it, but I didn't see anything like really delving into it. And I was like, girl, I mean, okay. We've been through that. We see you on a yacht with your girlfriend. It was years ago, girl.
And you know what else is really good?
What?
Clarice.
Love that.
The television version of Silence of the Lambs.
I don't know.
It's all about psychology and craziness in people.
Human.
I know you're a psychiatrist.
Forensic psychology. I don't know. Let me tell you what I did watch.
You should watch it.
Okay. First of all, Clarice. Which channel is that on?
CBS. That's because in Silence of the Lambs, Jodie Foster's name is
Clarice. I know
Clarice.
her name.
Okay.
I don't really watch CBS shows like that. So listen.
Well, I don't either, but these Equalizer is very good and Clarice is very good.
All right. So hold up. I did watch this really amazing documentary, and I'm kind of mad that I was late. It's on HBO Max and it's called Crazy Not Insane. And it's about this woman, she basically she's a psychiatrist, she's Yale educated, and she started working at Bellevue, and she opened up or started the dissociative identity disorders clinic. And long story short, because I see in a lot of cases people that are have committed very heinous crimes, and there were things that were in my head that I figured were true, but I never said them out loud to anyone. And it was awesome because she basically verified like a lot of what I thought. Like, did you know that Ted Bundy, like he had like different, he had alters, like he had different personalities. So he would sign some of the letters that he would send to his wife.
Do you mean like alter egos? Is that what you mean by
alters? Right, yeah. Oh. But it was like
I went to Catholic school. I thought you meant altars, like in your house.
No. No, it was really good. It was really, really good. What's this say? Any thoughts on what's happening in Ghana and LGBTQIA plus rights? I don't know about that.
Well, in most of Africa, it's not.
It's a mess.
It's a mess. They're not tolerant. I mean, and throughout the Caribbean, I mean, I think the place that's been judged the worst or the most dangerous is Jamaica.
Jamaica's getting a little better.
Is it?
It is, yeah. Because when I look at, I mean, this is my own research. Because when I look at on Instagram, like social media, And I was surprised. I think it was the Gleaners Instagram page, and it was about like, something having to do with someone who was lesbian, I believe. And a lot of people in the comments were like, and the people who were like, oh, this is against God, they were like, shut up, you sound stupid. I was really surprised. I was like, wow, Jamaica, look at y'all.
The question is whether those comments were coming from the island.
They were.
Oh, because this
was written in patois.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, it wasn't like you are great. No, these
no,
like,
I mean like Jamaicans in Canada or in the US or wherever else.
Good question. I don't know. Anyway, I'm done with my icy, so we don't have to deal with that anymore.
Oh, good. Would you like, are your hands sticky?
No, they're not.
Oh.
That's why I have this. Oh, okay. I didn't watch Soul. Like I turned it off after,
Ellis Hazlip.
Who?
Soul?
Yeah. The movie.
Oh. I thought you were talking about Soul,
the TV show?
PBS show that came out again. It came out.
I thought it been out.
Oh, it's hot. Oh, it's right now. People are talking about it.
Well, yeah, because everybody's at home. Yeah, I've been watched Soul. Soul was really good. I'm talking about the movie. Now, listen, we had this conversation I think before. I stopped watching it.
I was like, animated one.
Mm-hmm, yeah, I was like, this is against my blackness will not allow me to finish watching this movie.
Why?
Because the black dude went into the cat. I was like, delete. No, I was like, I'm not watching this.
The black dude went into the cat, and that
his soul. The black dude's soul went into the cat, and then the other soul went into the
person.
Yeah. I was like, I don't have time for this. I really wasn't that interested in it anyway.
I thought it was pretty.
It looked really nice, like visually, but I was like, nah. There's stuff going on, but like, I mean, I guess we can talk about it really quickly. Governor Cuomo, whatever. I don't care.
That is, people have been gunning for him for years, and I can't believe he got away with doing these things, making these moves on women that were unwanted.
How? I mean,
and he got away with it. I'm surprised it's just coming out nationally. I'm sure they were buzzing about it in New York for some time. It was whispered.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me go back to the Golden Globes. This is what I was about to say. I didn't see The People versus Billie Holiday. Did you see it?
Not yet.
I mean,
really want to see
big it. Big up to Andra. What's her name?
Andra Day.
Who is the same? We have the same birthday. I looked it up on Wikipedia last night. And big up to her because I was like, girl, you won over Frances McDormand and Viola Davis. Okay.
I'm looking forward to seeing it.
I mean, I mean, she definitely can sing. I haven't loved all of her songs, but yeah. Good for her. Good for you. Plus, we share the same birthday, so for real, big ups to you.
What's it say? And Miss Lawrence. Hi, Coach Kojo Tropicals. What about Miss Lawrence? Was she in? She wasn't in. Was she in? Yeah. She's in it?
And the Billie Holiday.
Oh yeah, I did see like an ad. Miss Lawrence.
I didn't know Miss Lawrence. Oh
yeah,
I didn't know Miss Lawrence was acting.
Yeah, Miss Lawrence was on. Remember that terrible movie show Star used to come on after
Oh yeah.
Yes, Lee Daniels. That the Billie Holiday movie was Lee Daniels too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Big ups to you. Slightly better. Tyler Perry.
Where was I? I was at the Ebony Awards, Ebony 100 Awards.
Yeah.
The first year they gave them, and I was standing in the lobby of whatever that hotel is that's right there on Columbus Circle. No, it was in New York. And I had on
the Ritz.
I had on my woven leather coat,
Yeah. It looked like kind of like a chair.
Well, it looks like those
like
handbags that start with a B.
Bottega Veneta.
Yeah, it looks just like Bottega Veneta. So I was standing there and my back was to the door. And behind me, I heard somebody say,
"Girl,
that coat and those legs."
Ooh.
Now, I can get a little funky about how I'm approached, but
really.
Mm-hmm. But I kind of turned around,
and you were like,
and he was like, "Hey," and I said, it was Lee Daniels.
Okay. Well,
he was nice. We had a nice chat.
That's nice. Okay.
We found my coat in Italy during the Torino Olympics. Me and Roosevelt were walking along. It's like, oh, I have to have that coat.
You know what? Good for you.
I know.
Okay.
And I've never seen another one like it.
Okay, so you remember Tessica Brown?
The glue girl? She's suing people and stuff?
No, she her manager shared with TMZ that she's getting a complete mommy makeover, and I guess they found a mammogram show that there were
oh no,
2
lumps.
Yeah, they've already been removed. They've already been removed for like testing and stuff to determine if they're cancerous, but they've already been removed. But I mean, hey, good for her.
Well, good that she. So I don't know how much. I know there was a GoFundMe, right?
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was nice that people were trying to help her.
Yeah, I mean,
that's sad that it's good that she was diagnosed and caught in time.
Yeah, I mean, maybe she put that glue on her head, to get to this point. I mean, for real.
And then she says the universe brought her to that.
Mm-hmm.
See how you got to change your face.
You're so ignorant.
No, I'm not. You were like, and then until Brandon said something, it was like, well,
Brandon said something that made sense. Yours was nonsense.
It wasn't. Okay. Sorry. Backing up to Ghostface. Ghostface Killer and Raekwon are having a versus. I'm so excited. I've been trying to be really cool about it all day. Wait, what does this say? RZA battle DJ Premier. Oh, that's right. That was whatever. Anyway, I'm really excited about Ghost and Raekwon because it's been 26 years since their Purple tape. Only built for Cuban links. And they're like BFFs. And I love them so much. And it's going to be really good. Also, big ups to Method Man, who everybody was drooling over on Saturday. He looked really good.
Where was he Saturday?
At the D'Angelo. Because they have songs together. I forgot about they have a couple songs together. And did you know that Method Man and Redman are cousins?
Oh, with the name Man being their surname?
I'm about to. Oh my God. I was literally about to close this laptop.
Method Man and
Meth and Red Mans.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
the Man family.
Okay, and then look. No, Method Man's last name is Smith. I don't know what Red Man's last name is.
Wow.
Eve and Tori Norton are going to star in a 90s hip hop drama about a fictional group. It's called. Why are you sighing? But nothing I said would have caused you to admit that. Anyway, they're going to be in a hip hop drama titled Queens, and it's a fictional drama series about 4 estranged group members now in their 40s who reunite for a chance to reclaim their musical fame as the Nasty Bitches. They're a 90s group that made them legends in the hip hop world.
That's why I sighed.
You didn't even know. You
could tell it was going to be something like that.
I mean, but listen, look, Tori Norton was really good as Lil' Kim in the Biggie movie.
Did you see that? What's her name's father got hit by a car out on Long Island and killed? What's that girl with the big lips?
First of all, okay, pause.
She had them.
Did you hear? Wait, did you hear that girl?
What's her name?
Her dad got killed. She got the big lips. What is wrong with you?
That's the one who married the guy who just got out of prison and they just had a baby. Trinidad.
James?
A girl named James?
No, Trinidad James. I mean, I'm like Trinidad. Is she Trinidadian?
She's Trinidadian.
Are you talking about Nicki Minaj?
Yes. Nicki Minaj's
That's
father.
old news. That happened like 2 months.
It did not.
Ago. Yes, it did.
Oh, like 2 weeks ago. Well, quite possibly.
I'm not a Nicki Minaj fan.
Well, I was referring to real hip hop people who had something going on.
No, let me tell. No. Do you know about Nicki Minaj and her long entangled history with people who have issues being charged with raping children?
You mean the man she married?
And her brother?
Yeah, I knew about the brother.
Okay.
And I knew about the man she married.
Yeah, I'm not. But Cardi B looked really nice in Interview magazine. She did. She looked really nice. Yeah, no, Alicia's too late. Like I can't like I'm not gonna say that I was ever the biggest Nicki Minaj fan. Like she definitely, has lyrics, but I can't do it. Like no, like that's weird. That's very unfortunate. Anyway. Well, what else is going on? What's you been up to?
Me?
Yes.
Tomorrow I am working on anti-Asian hate crimes.
Yo, that's so sad. Like, what's up with that? I mean, I do know what's up with it. Because of COVID, man.
Well, it's that fool who used to be president. He put a target on the back of many.
But you know what? Can I say something? The people, honestly, like this was like a month ago, the people that got caught doing that were young people of color. So
wait, yes. However, this is not being limited to people of color.
No, I know. I'm just saying
what's happening is that the people of color
are getting caught.
Are the ones that are being reported by who? News media, right? Because we know, for example, that there are all kinds of attacks happening. But what I have been working on is tomorrow the Los Angeles Police Commission.
Oh, you mean the people that you're not down with no more?
I'm not a commissioner anymore, but it's not that I'm not down with what they're working on.
Oh no, that's kind of like
they're having
I gotta look at you sideways for that.
They're having a
look, Mom. Either they're gonna be slave masters and you don't mess with them, or they're not gonna be slave masters and then you can mess with them. Doesn't make any sense.
I said that police departments were originally formed to capture Africans who had been enslaved.
And you called them slave masters and you was like, whatever, and then you left.
And that was me laying out the history, right?
Mm-hmm.
I am not saying that police departments today. That's not what I said.
You might as well.
Okay, well, you might, if you want to take it that way.
That's what I'm saying. Like
I'm talking about historical perspective and context. I'm not backing away from it. I'm just saying that what
yeah,
you
I'm
just
like,
said
who
is
am I
not
talking
accurate.
to?
Well, I would like to be accurate.
Oh, okay.
So the conversation tomorrow has to do with what are the protections, what are the special units, what are the priorities that are being developed to make sure that this happens. And importantly, what we're doing is taking a multiracial and multicultural group to this, because this is not just an issue for Asian Americans.
No, and also I read this story. I want to say it was some time ago, but I think it was within the last year, that was talking about how there is a really really troubling issue amongst, and not just in New York, but this was about like people in Chinatown who are older, and they're just like they're like no money, they can't it was like it really just
poverty.
Sure. Yeah, but I mean it really just like, man, I was so upset.
The point about that, you asked me what have I been up to. I've been I try to work on issues that deal with elderly people of color anyway, because if anybody's going to be deep into poverty, it's going to be them. But as I said, that fool who used to be president put a target on their backs and has every not just elderly Asian Americans, but elderly people, period. But let's say right now, the elderly Asian Americans are catching hell. Another time it's going to be elderly people who are Latinx. Another time it's going to be elderly African Americans. My point is that if they're having a hearing about this, then every group should participate, because it's not like only Asian people care about Asian people. Only Black people care about Black people. It doesn't work that way, and we all know it. So that's what I've been working on.
Okay, you want us to know this movie I saw yesterday?
What?
I saw this movie yesterday called Snake out of Compton. It was actually it was on this app called Tubi, and they have like a whole like like the black movies. Listen, they got the straight to DVD. So I watched the whole thing. I fell asleep kind of like towards the end. It was, you know what? I gotta give it to y'all. Whoever made Snake Out of Compton, y'all were devoted. Because I really was like, ooh, what's gonna happen?
Was there a snake out of Compton?
Yes.
Was it a big snake?
Yes.
Was it a monster big snake?
Yes.
Like a Godzilla snake?
Yes. And listen, the snake would get all hype and activated by bass. Like bass music. Right. I was like, this is ridiculous. And I'm here for it.
Totally Negroid?
Oh, yeah. I couldn't quite tell what decade they were supposed to be in because
does it matter?
Yeah, it does, because the clothes were all over the place. Like I was like, I don't understand what's going on. What else I was gonna say something. I hate when that happens. I was gonna say something. Do you know who Cash Doll? Who is Cash Doll? She's a rapper. I know who Mulatto is. I don't know who Cash Doll is.
And why do you bring them up?
Oh, because there's a topic on here that I guess Kevin Durant and Cash Doll, Twitter got into it, but I don't know if it's really even worth mentioning. Let's see.
You want to know what I've been binging?
What?
A series called Banshee.
Oh, that is terrible.
I love it.
Oh, that show is terrible.
And the guy who wrote that,
I do not like that show,
is the same guy who did Warrior, which I've been telling you is really good.
I ain't watching it. I watched the first episode of Banshee. I was like, this is terrible. Now there's that guy from the Boys.
That's him.
Captain America. He got an underbite, so he looked like that. But yeah, I was like, this show is.
It's good.
No.
I think I'm just ending season 2.
Season 2? I watched the first episode. I was like, good night.
Then you should give it a little more.
No, I don't want to do that. Oh, look, Mr. Potato Head is now gender neutral.
I know.
Which makes sense. I mean, whatever. Honestly, I really played with Mrs. Potato Head, not because I'm a female human, but because she had lips and stuff and all kind, it was more fun to play with hers. The toy's gonna be made of plant-based materials and will include 42 accessories. Nice.
Purses and shoes.
Yeah, hats. I'm kind of down. That's honestly, I feel like somebody could probably make a Billy Porter one. Because I like his little outfits, when he had his tuxedo dress with the petticoat.
Why do you call that a little outfit?
His little outfit.
Why is it a little outfit?
I don't know. It's
is it like an endearing term?
Yeah. Oh, look at your little shoes.
Because Roosevelt says that to me all the time, and and I pause it's like, why is it
why? But I don't understand why you're.
Because it seems like it's so patting you on the head.
It's not. It's like, oh, look at your outfit. Look at your little shoes. I see you out here. It's a term of endearment. Good God. J.J. Abrams is using a black man as the next Superman. Is he?
Yeah.
But I thought Ta-Nehisi Coates was. Question: is Ta-Nehisi Coates writing?
He's writing.
So Superman's gonna be black. Is he gonna have that little thing?
What little thing?
His little curl. He's gonna have a Jerry curl.
If he looks like one of the barges.
I don't know. I kind of imagine a brown skinned Superman, but I guess he could.
A brown skin.
He could be light skinned too, I guess. Have you watched that show Bridgerton? I'm not really into it. No. People seem to like it.
I don't handle British accents well.
Going back to the Golden Globes, The Crown won a lot of awards. Big up to Gillian Anderson, who really killed it as Margaret Thatcher. She was really good.
I think because of the colonialism.
Okay.
and the rape of so many cultures that the British did that I have a I've only been to England once.
I've never been, so
I only went for a conference, for a meeting for work, and I left right away.
Okay.
Because I don't care for.
Okay.
It's too difficult for me to try to look past the history of what they've done to the world.
Okay. Well.
So, and when I used to be the president of the KMBC and then the 2 Telemundo stations here in LA, I asked out loud in a meeting, how come we're willing to put British accents on the air? Why are we so enamored with British accents?
And everybody looked like it was crazy.
And they looked at me, I said, when in fact, the accent that is more common in our country is a Spanish language accent. So why don't we put Spanish language accents? And then people looked at me like I was crazy. But
well,
you know what I
makes
did?
More sense.
Well, not only that, but it seems to be it probably would bridge some kinds of discriminatory gaps. So I remember before I stepped out of my general manager role, my president GM role, I remember I had I can't remember what it was, but let's say a news promo.
Okay.
For the NBC station.
Okay.
Done by somebody with a Spanish accent.
I'm sorry, say that again. What did you say? Tonight
at 11.
Okay.
Right. And it was had never been done before, because it would, as I said, it is, people in this country have an affinity towards England, the crown, the accent, all of that, right? And I'm saying that,
well, it's kind of like the same in London. They'll have commercials, let's say, for selling particular items, and the person will have an American accent. It's just kind of what you want, what you can't have.
Well, what about the dude on Channel 2 on CBS who hosts the late night show? What's his name? James
Corden or whatever.
Okay. And I'm saying there are a few instances where we don't have people. The people who are creating these programs and greenlighting these shows don't ordinarily find someone with a Spanish accent.
Well, no, because these are white people.
Well, my point.
Okay. Cheryl R. Lee said, please watch Amazon Prime's PBS masterpiece, The Long Song and Small Island, regarding the history of England and Jamaicans.
Yeah, I watched The Small Islands one. I stopped watching it after it started being painful. But I want to watch The Long Song. I missed it when it was on, so I have to watch it online.
And then, Girl, What You Watch and Ask, have any of us, either of us, watched I Care a Lot on Netflix? I didn't, but I did have to I got interviewed for this podcast almost 2 weeks ago. And they were asking me about conservatorships and Britney Spears. And I really wasn't as familiar with the whole Britney Spears situation as far as her conservatorship goes. But I mean, I do it definitely seems really twisted. I feel like it would have made more sense for her to be on what's called an LPS conservatorship, or a conservatorship for people who have psychiatric issues, because that can be renewed once a year, as in it can expire once a year. Probate conservatorship goes on forever.
So what was the one with this? I didn't want to watch it because it looked like the poor little old lady.
It's like a comedy.
It looked like the poor little old lady was being, this woman comes to her door and she's like, hi. And then,
no, but
I'm here to.
I heard Diane Weiss came with it though.
She's a good actress.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I guess, yes, Cheryl Lee, yes. I did make that point during this interview that I had, yes, possibly, I don't know these people, possibly Britney Spears' dad was like, yo, Britney Spears has a history of symptoms that are consistent with bipolar disorder. And maybe she started exhibiting those symptoms when she was younger. I don't know. Maybe he said, well, you know what? It would make a lot more sense because it has been admitted to a psychiatric hospital in the past and has gobs of money. It probably would make more sense for us to get a probate conservatorship because those once you get one, anybody can contest it. The person, the conservator, the conservatee, family friend of the conservatee, but they last forever. I still kind of think it's a really messed up situation because I know that her dad had like issues with alcohol, and it sounded like he was kind of using her, for money when she was much younger, like before she made it really big.
His attorney, did you hear his attorney this past week?
Mm-mm.
His attorney was interviewed, I can't remember where, and she said that when her father took over, let's say Britney Spears' money was depleted.
Oh, he gets 10%.
No, that it was depleted to somewhere, I'll make up like $6 million after all the work.
Right.
And that once he took over, then he was able to manage her money in a way that it was like $60 million, which, by the way, with all the money she makes, is still not a lot, considering what it could be. But his attorney was saying that a lot of people are angry because he's put stricter controls over her funds.
Right. Yes. And one of the things I said, they asked me on the podcast, well, okay, this is somebody like Britney Spears had a whole Las Vegas residency. She was on X Factor as a judge. She was the studio where she dances at or practices at is down the street. She was teaching, people dance moves and stuff. And I'm like, well, if she has a job, like, then why is she still conserved? Like, if she was able to perform every night during a Vegas residency and didn't have issues, then what's happening? So, but I did see that she wanted a fiduciary company to manage her finances. She has a manager for her personal life, and she wanted the fiduciary company to manage her money. So for right now, it's split between her father and the fiduciary company. But yeah, I also saw that her dad gets like 10% of her money, and I guess the fiduciary company too, which I don't know. It just seems kind of. I don't know. It just seems kind of shady to me. Because I'm like, if you can work, then why are we talking about conservatorship? Like, that's the whole point. But not the whole point, but that's one of the main points. Anyway.
Blood Honey likes my bracelet. Thank you.
Okay.
I like silver, and I got this in Napa about now maybe a dozen years ago.
Well, congratulations.
It's lovely. Stop being so dismissive.
Prince's estate releases new memorabilia for everybody who cares, which is a lot of people. There are new items for auction for fans to bid on and hopefully collect. Both the shirt and the specific guitar from Purple Rain are expected to haul in at least $60,000 each. Additional items include the first pressing of the Black album. I remember when that came out.
Why are they selling off his guitar?
I don't know. You gotta ask them. A stage-worn outfit from his Jam of the Year tour and more. I'm not familiar with the Jam of the Year tour.
Me neither.
But
I tell you, when I went to his hotel room and met him, he took us on a tour of his closet. It was so cool. He has
kind
these
of odd, right? Like, hey, you guys want to look in my closet? It's kind of like pretentious.
Well, we were having a wide-ranging discussion. He had I don't know if it was a permanent suite, but he routinely stayed at the Beverly Hills Hotel.
And he was like, "Do you want to see my closet?"
No, he wasn't, and he didn't talk like that.
No, I know that.
And
I'm just making it up.
At one point, we were talking about the clothes he was wearing, and he says, my tailors are actually, they just left. That's what it was. My tailors just left, and I said, he said, because you can't buy the stuff off the rack. And I said, my mother used to be a seamstress. And he said, oh, would you like to see? And I was like, yes. So we went inside his closet was almost like a room.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
And it
probably was a room.
It was lovely.
Yeah, I'm sure he had lots of wedges. I love a wedge.
I don't think I really looked at his shoes. I was looking at his clothes.
Yeah. Hey, everybody. So just so you don't forget, I'm in season 3 of my podcast, which is kind of a big thing because that means that I've almost done 36 episodes over the course of a year. The current episode right now, the current episode, that's redundant. The current episode is called Fake It Till You Make It. And it is about people, honestly, mostly women who end up, basically like trying to act like they're people of color or Black. We talk about blackfishing and stuff. It's I thought it was a really good episode. Me and Cam talked about it. And then we also talked about Watchmen, the TV series with Regina King, which is like one of my favorite shows. People keep asking about what did we think about the statue of Trump at the CPAC?
I think I saw something like a gold mask or a gold face when I saw that statue, I thought about the 10 Commandments.
Yeah.
Look, I will say something this way. I am going out of my way to not think about him. Not that I'm suggesting that we all don't think about him, because he's dangerous and he needs to be contained. But I personally realize that after more than a year of quarantining, there are just some things that I'm really sensitive about. Mm-hmm. And that's why I was saying some of these movies, like I'm not watching them because I know it's going to trigger stuff in me.
Wait, what movies?
What was that one? The British Royal Black
The Crown.
people.
Oh, Bridgerton.
Those I like. I don't want to watch those.
Yeah.
And the one about the poor little old lady. If it's a comedy, it's a comedy. But it looked like an old lady was being taken advantage of.
Yeah, but then they flip it on her. Is what I'm saying.
Okay.
There's definitely like comeuppance involved. Like there are people, like I saw the trailer and I forgot the name of the actor, but he's her lawyer, and there are very much people. There are definitely people in her life who
protecting her,
right? And so it's really about the downfall of the fake conservator lady.
Yeah,
she won what you call it? A golden Globe.
Yeah, she won.
Yeah.
But that was me sort of just taking a moment to say that there's a whole bunch of stuff like, did you see? It's like, yeah. I had my second shot on Thursday. It will be 3 weeks since I've had my second shot.
Mm.
So presumably I am able to go out into the world, but I'm not comfortable going out into the world because my biggest fear is not so much catching coronavirus.
Somebody will walk up to you and lick your face.
No, that somebody will say something to me and I'm going to.
Then you should stay home. You should stay home.
That's
because you haven't really been outside amongst people.
I have to ease into it.
You're already a little iffy when in the before times. So yes,
I'm not disagreeing.
Oh, okay. I was like, please.
I'm saying that I'm recognizing in myself that I have very little patience, very little tolerance, and I don't want somebody to come up on me in a like a little off, because I know it's going to produce in me a very bad reaction.
I just think it's interesting because so this probably isn't a surprise, but my mom is very irritable, and she doesn't particularly like.
I'm like my mother.
Most people's initial interaction with her. As a result, right, I have learned how to make people feel at ease initially.
Oh, because they don't feel at ease initially with me, so you figured out how to do the opposite.
Yeah, because I'm like, if I take the energy off of you onto me, then you can just go mull about and mumble to yourself and be angry, and then I can at least make this new person that you don't want around feel comfortable enough to be like, you know what, that was really interesting. You know what, nice to meet you. We're going to go.
But what's really interesting is that you feel that you should, make this person feel happy or comfortable. Why is that your business?
It's not that it's my business. It's just that I'm a nice person.
Oh, okay.
I know I've talked about astrology and stuff before, but like I have a Cancer rising and my moon is in Sagittarius. And I just yes, you will say, people say like, oh, Capricorns, y'all so selfish. All you do is think about yourselves. That's not true. I do think about myself. I do. But because my moon is in Sagittarius, I'm very much for the greater good. You are, but like in your own way. Like you are from afar. I could be from the greater good, like actually like, hey, person, how are you? Oh my God, that's so great. We have to go, but it was so nice talking to you. Also because you can't come at people like that all the time, because if you do, I'm saying you don't know, you can't predict how they're going to act. It's true.
They can't predict how I'm going to act.
Of course, Mom, but you can't just be like, ah. You could, but then see that tactic is I'm going to act crazier than the original person, and then they're going to be scared of me.
See,
I just want to slide out the situation.
You
routinely do not know how to act.
I maintain a circle of comfort around me. What does one call it? One's comfort zone. I maintain a circle
Your comfort zone is like a mile wide.
It's not.
It is.
My comfort zone is very close to me.
It's not. No, it's not. It is not. That is not true. That is absolutely not true. My comfort zone is close to me. I can actually talk to people who I may not want to interact with.
Oh, okay, you're right. I want them to stay over
cannot.
There. I do. I want them.
Why are you talking to me? I'm like, oh my God. You know what? Bye. Okay. Hi. How are you? Great. She's fine. What's going on? Oh wow, that's great. You know what?
Well, I don't ask those kinds of questions because I don't care.
Yeah, but all I'm saying is, especially because people in our family have had a tendency to be very explosively angry. Yes, I like to keep it down here, and I don't explode unless I can, but I don't want to, and then it becomes a whole thing. I like to just be like, oh my God, that's so great. Like I just want everybody to be like here. I don't want to have to deal with this and all this. So growing up in a family where everybody was kind of like, I was like, you know what? Oh my God, let's just bring it down. Just bring it down.
Let's eat Rice Krispies and smile.
Or, here's a Rice Krispie and go to your room. I don't care. Like, I just don't want to be around the chaos. Anyway.
Well, what I was offering was the reason why there were some of these films and stuff that I have not seen, because it will put me in a place where I shouldn't be.
Okay.
I'm easing into it. I'm actually very much looking forward.
No, you're not.
I'm looking forward to Idris starts back to school. The whole concept of him starting back to school has given me great joy.
Yeah, but you can't, but that's you're like living vicariously.
What's wrong with that? I'm celebrating his joy. He's happy to be going back.
Well, yeah.
I'm happy that he's happy. There are not a whole lot of people I'm happy for. So when I have one, you got to let me have that.
You know what? I gotta go eat. Like I've been working out a lot. Brandon's here.
Cheryl Lee said, "Take a Valium."
She's not doing that.
Shows are gonna trigger
you one way or the other.
So,
no, I don't want to take Valium because
all shows are not going to trigger me one way or another. That's not true. Not all. Like I said, I binge shows. I watch shows. I love science fiction.
Did you watch Tiger King?
It was stupid.
It was not stupid. Tiger King was great. It was great.
Nope.
In a way, right? In a way, it was kind of Shakespearean. It was. I like Shakespearean plays.
I don't.
So whatever.
That's why you would become a psychiatrist.
Yeah, that's why you would yell at me for wanting to become a psychiatrist. Now you want to tell everybody.
No, I don't want to tell everybody.
That's not true.
I just use it to flex.
You know what? It's 6:00 and it was really nice chatting with all of you. Thank you for joining us. I'm going to go eat.
What's wrong with Zoom and wine parties with Miss Paula? They're fun.
Fine, whatever.
And
wine gives me a headache.
People have a really good time. And
but think about it. This is again, you have anxiety. This is you controlling your own environment.
I almost never talk.
That is a lie. That, oh my God.
On the wine party, I set it up. I invite people. There is
I do not believe that. You are every Zoom call I've ever been on with you. You moderate. Brown. So what are you up to? I'm like, would you leave her alone?
Coral Brown and her brother David Brown are talking people through the wine tasting.
You're only not saying anything because you're not a sommelier. If you had any like remote experience, you'd be like, anyway, let me tell you about this red wine right quick.
You are so ignorant.
I'm really not. You're ignorant. This is you.
So
I'm just doing what I'm pantomiming how you are.
You are not. You are so ignorant.
Y'all, she acts like, she gets up on here and she really want to act like, oh my God, I am so like proper and like respectable.
I am proper.
No, she's not. No, she's not.
My father gave me Amy Vanderbilt's book of etiquette when I was 7.
And then you threw it away.
I did
and
not.
You ripped it up.
I didn't. I read it and I said I was responsible for setting tables for Thanksgiving, Christmas, Easter.
Great.
All of that.
I can do the same thing, but you know what?
Which is why
you learn the rules. You learn the rules so you can break them. Because napkins are frivolous and stupid. I mean, cloth napkins, sure, but like paper napkins, it's like they're so thin. Listen, these are the good napkins. I mean, paper towels. And they're very absorbent. And I get them from Amazon and I have them on subscription. Listen, I don't want a flimsy napkin. Anyway, I'm about to go eat. So y'all believe her if you want. It's a whole lie.
That accent was amazing. More, please.
What accent?
The one where you were being disdainful.
I don't know. Was I speaking very properly? I don't remember.
Well, you were being kind of ghetto proper.
Sorry.
Why are you sorry? If that's you.
I mean, I don't remember.
Oh, and by the way, this week.
No, he said proper. I was. Yeah.
You didn't show people your sparkling tooth this week. Is it still there? Or
It
did
is
it fall
there.
off? You didn't swallow it?
No. I might put the other ones on though. Like here, I went here. Can you see it? And then here, and then here, and then so on my canines. Anyway, I'm about to go eat, and she's about to leave. So we'll see.
I'm about to set up a storage system in my grandson's bathroom.
You know what? Good. You know what always like detracts my mother's attention from me or anything bothering her?
I do it
doing stuff, organizing things.
His mother didn't organize it, so I have to do it.
No, you know why? Because I don't want to take that joy away from you. And I also sometimes need for you to have projects, honestly.
You're a project.
You know what? You're a whole project. You're a housing project. Okay? That's what you are. You're the grand houses.
Never.
Yes.
Never.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
I never lived in a project.
You are all of Queensbridge. I'm so tired.
I am tenement all the way.
Fine, whatever.
I am a tenement girl all the way. I am not a projects girl. I'm tenement girl. First floor, 5th floor. That's me.
You're an elevator in a housing project that smells like pee. You are. Because from the outside, it's all silver and like you think it looks nice. Then you walk inside, it's like, ew.
You know what?
What?
You know what?
I'm very much right.
You're the hallway with the light bulb out.
You're right. Because I'm mysterious.
No.
You smell like pee.
No. You got the thug. You the thugs ready to jump people.
That's fine. Actually, no. That's you. That's you all day.
I don't jump people.
You're the elevator. Remember in the
You're
like,
stupid.
No, remember in like the projects they would have. I remember we went to 3333 Broadway, and they would have like the elevator, like the little window, and they have little circles, and people would put like pennies in there. When I was 4, I was like, "This is so amazing." You're the pennies in that.
You're stupid.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
You like the pennies in the elevator
I was
grid.
4. Listen, I like sparkly things. You know this?
Hence the teeth.
Yes, I like sparkly stuff. I don't understand what the problem is.
Oh God.
I'm leaving now. I'm gonna go eat, and she's gonna go do something and leave me alone. So bye, you guys. I hope you had a good hour and 6 minutes.
And just
you know what? No,
brush your teeth and make them sparkle.
I do.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the people.
They're gone now because Brandon cut you off. He was like, delete. No. Oh, sorry.
I was going to say, I think that looks live to me.
First of all, my teeth are very good.
I'm not talking about your teeth.
What about it?
I'm telling you.
I do have to go to the dentist this month.
Don't do what you did.
I have to go to the dentist this month. Oh no, I'm gonna get in trouble.
You can have beautiful teeth by brushing.
I'm gonna get in trouble. 1, 2, 3. I got 3 weeks till I have to go to the dentist. Is he gonna be mad?
Why is he gonna be mad at you?
Because I have this on my tooth.
Oh, he's gonna snatch that out your mouth.
No, he's not.
Oh, it's rotten. We need to pull that.
It's not rotten. I don't have rotten teeth. First of all, I don't. My teeth are very. I have my mom's teeth actually.
You know who his client is? His patient is?
Your butt.
my mouth is his patient, not my butt.
Ew. Your butt mouth.
You know who his patient is? Philip Bailey of Earth, Wind, and Fire. Perhaps Philip Bailey he does not actually as
you know
big
what?
a star.
You know what?
Musical
it doesn't even
genius
matter.
as he
Do
is.
you remember Philip Bailey's outfits? I do.
It's Earth,
He
Wind,
was
and
a
Fire.
whole sparkly tooth. I don't even want to hear it.
Earth,
you know what? Goodbye.
Wind,
No,
and Fire.
I'm getting off.
Earth, Wind, and
No,
Fire.
no.
Musical genius.
You're just mad because you're a dusty tooth. Bye.